Here we go. Of course, is going to do that. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I'm seeing a thing from Twitch support on Twitter, and I'm just wondering, like, what the fuck this is about. Okay, so you see, I think I was talking about the whole situation of like new badges and stuff you can do for Twitch, for like for bot stuff on Twitch, like all that. So. Yeah, I'm also seeing the situation about I'm also seeing the whole situation about DVD as well. Yeah, because they're trying to do like the whole thing about like the whole like slugging, tunneling, and all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, give me a sec, guys, because like I was like seeing the whole situation about like about like as I originally think, as I originally trying to look at the thing about like what was going on with Twitch, because I saw like thing from Twitch support, so I was like kind of curious as to what that was about. And then I was seeing the whole situation of then I was seeing like the whole situation of Dead by Daylight and everything, because they're trying to build like like do quality of life changes and things like that, and doing things about like like the whole, like slugging and tumbling kind of situation and everything, and honestly like even though like I know it's probably gonna be a PTV and everything like that, which I can't sadly be able to play because which I can't sadly play because of fucking You know, because they only do that stuff on PCs, on the PC side of things. You know, they only do that stuff on the PC side of things. You know, they don't roll out an update or or whatever for that stuff. But anyway, let me check here. Alright, it's good. No, like that. Alright, so anyway, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started now and everything. So, as always, everyone, hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. This Mr. Rumble Rose is here, and yes, once again, I am doing a little change of plans for when I'm streaming today. As you can see by the the title, menu screen thing, whatever. I am playing Heretic plus Hexen, but I'm doing the first game first. But let me try to explain everything as much as I can. So recently, Night Dive Studios had I had more or less, I kind of want to say like just shadow dropped a remastered port thing of the ability to play Heretic and Hexen, and they shipped it both together instead of having to be like their own little things. And with that comes like some new episodes for both games, as well as some tweaks and things like that. And it's pretty much got like the same little treatment as what Doom plus Doom 2 did, but now it's all about Heretic and Hexen. And I was originally going to be trying to debut this on Saturday for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, but I was kind of putting it off a little bit because I was wanting to see if a certain friend that I know was going to be able to get this game because apparently they really, I guess like they really enjoyed the game, enjoyed the game and stuff back then. And I was like, hey, if you I was like, hey, and if you get it beforehand, we can both try it together or something like that. But some of my own stuff happened, and like I'm not, and which it sucks, from what I've heard, but it's understandable and all that. But and I was just like, you know what, if I'm gonna be doing this, I might as well try to do it sooner rather than later because I'm really curious to see how things are. So yeah, we're gonna be trying to play through the console version of Heretic, and hopefully Hexen somewhere down the road. We'll see. But yeah, so you can see Heretic, Shadow of Serpent Riders. You got Hexen Beyond Heretic. You got Death Kings of the Dark Citadel for Hexen, which is something I never even played before at all. And you got the new content, which is Heretic Faith Renewed and Hexen Vestiges of Grandeur. So, there's that. So what we're going to be doing, for the most part at least, is because of how Heretic is an episodic-based thing, I'm going to be trying to, at most, do a stream dedicated to, set episodes and stuff like that. The first stream is going to be dedicated to episode 1, second stream be dedicated to episode 2, and so on and so forth. And I want to say that I'm going to kind of be trying to quote-unquote marathon this shit, because I think probably what I'm going to do at most for, this weekend is probably playing this. And then I think probably when we get to around like Wednesday and Thursday, I might at most be on the final episode, stuff like that. So, yeah. So yeah, let me just, so just like in Doom plus Doom 2, there is a remix soundtrack that was done by the same individual who did the ones for Doom plus Doom 2, which is Andrew Holshaw. As you can see, there's, there's a lot of stuff there. I kind of tweaked everything a little bit, for like sound-wise, kind of what I have on the Doom ports and stuff like that. Now, because I don't really have a whole lot of people that come in and and chat things up or whatever, I don't know how things are gonna be sound-wise, but I'm just kind of going with what with what I gotta do, what I have set up for Doom. And also, just like the Doom plus Doom 2 part, they have a vault that has all the stuff here from from Raven, concepts, monsters, weapons, props, and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. Um, they also have mods, even though I don't know for sure if I don't really know for sure if we're gonna have a whole bunch of mods for Heretic and Hexen like we do for Doom 2, but I do have a decent amount, which I might play somewhere down the road. But kind of I want to just kind of take things a little slow and play the original games and stuff like that. And of course, there's featured mods, multiplayer, which is cross-platformable, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with City of the Damned, and then I'm going to kind of do things here. Now, this is where the interesting stuff comes into play. So if you look at the bottom and everything, right, where the true skill level, you'll see gameplay modifiers. So some of the stuff kind of gets reminiscent of what you can be able to do for doing one start all levels, which basically is the equivalent of pistol starting. Use multiplayer items, so there might be extra items, maybe weapons, maybe monsters and stuff like that. No monsters, obviously. You go through the level with no monsters and everything. Fast monsters, everything's more much faster, more aggressive and everything. And of course, monster respawn. After a few seconds being killed, and all that. But this is where the new stuff comes in. So they now have enhancements. So basically, in a nutshell, they have enhanced levels, items, weapons, and enemies. They've done some enhancements and changes and tweaks to a lot of stuff. So when it comes to levels, all levels was improved. Gameplay, reworked textures, and less obscure progression. They're for that. Item balance tweaks. Got that. Overhaul weaponry with a bit more oomph to some weapons. And of course, you got improved enemy behavior. So you can pretty much be able to play this in the new remastered enhanced way, or you can be able to just turn all that off to have an OG way, which I might probably try, for Heretic. I don't know if I'll do it for Hexen, but that's the thing. So yeah, that's one of the things. So what I'm gonna try to do at most, I'm gonna try and play it on Bringeth Them Honest, which I want to say is the medium difficulty per se, and just see how things go. Now it's been a long time since I have last played Heretic, especially trying to play it in a normal, sense and all that, but, we're going to try our best to see what happens. Now, just like in, the Doom port and everything, you can't have everything to be widescreen, all that stuff, but for me, I like to have it, not widescreenable because I can go see, some stuff on the map and everything, so, yeah. And also, there's the HUD chip difference. Let me see something real quick. Oh, well. Okay, that's actually a nice little feature because now I can actually see everything, that there is. So I guess we'll actually play Heretic in a widescreen type aspect. And yeah, when it comes to this game, I've always kind of like I've always kind of thought about this, even though like still to this day, you know, there's like some parts of me that would never believe that I actually would play, you know, a Soulsborne game. I know some people call it, you know, just refer to it as like Souls games, but I say it as Soulsborne, you know, because you know Bloodborne and stuff like that as well. But like after playing this and you know actually getting into you know like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and this may just be my 2 cents, but I always found it interesting because it kind of seemed as though like this was kind of like I want to say like this was like the true birth of like a Souls game. You know, like even if even like this whole thing is not done from like From Software. So yeah. I'm also trying to get used to the controls a little bit. I think I managed to like do a thing where like I might have changed like one or two things, but I remember like the one thing about it is that square is the use. So if I want to like open doors and shit, I gotta use this. So yeah. I got my first trophy. Necrotize. Okay, so go up here. It's a switch. Okay, well, quick save here because there's gonna be a thing right here. Ow. Alright, that. We'll do this as well. Oh, hello. Get everything I can out of here. Now, even though it has been such a long ass time since I last played Heretic, there are some things that I remember, and other things I might not. So just kind of bear that in mind. Okay, so go over here, go right there. Alright, so actually, yeah, this door is open because we hit that switch up there. There's some other places I want to go as well, like over here. Alright, thermal power. So yeah, you can see like there's some stuff that they've done, like you can actually have like information as to, you know, stuff like getting. So you got Torch Flash, which heals 20% health. Thermal power temporarily buffs all weapons, which is very nice. Apparently, one of the things that they've done was they've apparently they've apparently kind of they kind of changed around the bow. They kind of changed around the bow a bit, which I thought was interesting. So apparently, between like this remastered version and the original, like they made the bow they made the bow a bit slower, but they've also like added more projectiles. I think like originally it would shoot like 3 projectiles. I think like now this one shoots like 4 or 5. I think. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah, overall though, the plan that I have for this little series, if you will, is I want to try like sort of like revisit Heretic, check out the new the new stuff and everything, and then of course go to the new episode thing, play through new, and then maybe down the road I might try to play things normal-ish. But it's hard to say that no more. Alright, so I guess there's one enemy left. It's right there. Master Assassin. Got another trophy. Clean sweep. Now I've seen everything. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna blue screen you guys real quick because I'm kind of curious about some of these achievements. Because I have not seen the achievements yet of what this has to offer. Okay, so Necrotize, kill 10 enemies with the gauntlets of necromancy in one map. Powered up or not, so that's the thing. Master Assassin, Heretic, kill all enemies in one map. Get all the items. So Master Assassin, kill all the enemies on one map. Clean sweep, get all the items. I've seen everything, find all the secrets. So, yeah, pretty much it's like, so it kind of has like a thing where it's like, oh, get the, get basically get like 100% of everything. So. Oh, I gotta hit this button. Oh, so apparently I guess it does... Okay, so apparently I guess it does like autosave. Okay. Alright, so the dungeons. See the keys and stuff on the map. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, there's the quote-unquote chain gun replacement is over here. I think these things are the ammo for it, so yeah. There's a green keeper there. I almost want to say that this might have been changed, but I don't know. Alright, so there's been a bit of a sweep of everything. Okay, so I believe right here is a invisible wall or something. Or is there? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Where is it? Oh, it's okay. You see it? It is right here. It's not. It's not a visible wall, but it's a secret little spot. Alright, so we've got 2 tomes of power. I almost want to say that I feel like when you get the backpack thing for this game, it's like, I don't know. Like I'm kind of thinking to myself, like they kind of have like a slight Doom, like a slight Doom thing of you know, the amount of stuff you can be able to carry. Alright, claw orb. Alright, and just like I do, you know, when it comes to like normal Doom, if I get a key, I'm definitely gonna save it. You know, do a little quick save. Because you know, it's kind of like my own personal little checkpoint. Alright, I got torch. So now I got quartz flask, thermal power, and torch. Okay, so that opens up. Be careful here. Alright, so now we got the, you know, we got a new the new weapon, pretty much. I mean, not new. That's like new to the game, but like new weapon that is in our inventory. Alright, so that's the little door. That's green door. So we're here. Now, one thing I will say is that I wish like the remastered port of Doom had the ability to like let you like free look. Cause I know that like originally in Doom, okay, like I know people, like I know some people out there, have it kind of like going after my neck on this kind of thing. So I am aware that like when it comes to classic Doom, that there was no vertical look, like there was no vertical look, or a free look at least. Like you can't both do those. Like there's always like just straight ahead, right? Like I get that, I really do. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it to a fault, I guess. It's like it is what it is. But the one thing that kind of irked me was that they couldn't even give us a fucking option. Be like, hey, do you want to have a free look, or do you want to kind of keep things traditionally? Because I think here. I think like probably somewhere around in this thing at most. I think you could probably like kind of turn it off or something like that. But at the same time, it's just like why? Why would you? In my opinion, I kind of like having like some nice little it's small things, but small things are sometimes the best things. I like about how ability like free look, like how the ability maybe jump, maybe crouch, and who honestly cares about quote unquote sequence breaking? It's like if you play the thing originally, I think you can be able to play it, replay or relive, however you want to do it, right? And like it's always kind of like bugged me in a way where it's like people say like, oh, like that's you want to break this, do that, I'm just like I'm just like, hey, people have preferences, that where they can go to, where they want to play the game like a certain way, why not have freedom of options. That's just my 2 cents. It's like, hey, give us the option of being able to play things more than just having to force us to do the whole like classic routine. Maybe some of us don't. Maybe some of us are tired of playing things in classic perspective. Map scroll. yeah, like in my opinion, like having those simple little options could definitely add more replayability. Just like have like a fun, like more fun, casual type of run. Besides just like oh I'm gonna like where it says to be like oh I'm gonna play the game with cheats or something. Alright. Here. Another thermal power. That's a health thing I don't really need. Yep. Just one check to make sure of some things. Alright. I'm trying to think of myself, like, how are you supposed to do this? Are you supposed to do this again? Let's find out. Maybe this way. The energy orb. 8. Question is though, but what about this thing? Like, it's usually supposed to have a way to come down, but I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Oh well, I guess. Let's go here. Alright. Another bag of holding. here. Blue key door. There we go. Gatehouse. Okay, so... Okay, so instead of doing like, you know, like a thing of like, oh, like that, and it was like, you know, making files each time, it actually just goes for one. Okay. I like that. Alright, screws, presents. Ew. The first infighting of the game. Gotta love it. Thank you. But yeah, and Hexen, yeah, they do have the ability to let you jump and everything, which is bound to the X button on PlayStation. Okay, so I guess the max cap when you get a bag of holding is 60 arrows. Interesting. Okay. 60 arrows. It's like 200. What? I don't know. I think this right here is new. Hello. Yeah, I feel like this has definitely been changed. torch. I remember there was a thing about like somehow getting up here and like hitting these two switches like here and there. Every little thing that I can. Okay. Guess the yellow door is behind me. In-game, that is. There's someone online. I will admit, like, I kind of get a little paranoid sometimes because, cause there have been a couple of moments where, like, I'll be streaming and everything, and suddenly, like, my stream gets cut off because of Twitch, because Twitch can be sometimes a bitch. You know, and yes, that is a thing. You know, and everything, so it's like, oh, you know, like, cause normally, in a nutshell, right, I would know if something goes on, you know, with like, like, everything was like something on my end, okay? Like, say, for example, you know, I'm playing the game, and all of a sudden, something causes the game to crash, you know, and like, while I'm streaming and everything, and it's like, oh, it's gonna abruptly end the stream and everything. And then, you know, you got the whole situation of, say, I don't know, there was some weather issues, you know, kind of causing, you know, to have like some connectivity issues or something like that. I would know that. But there have been those times, and even though like it's been kind of rare, but like there have been those times where it's like, oh shit, where it's been like, oh, everything's going fine, everything you see before, is playing out like it should. And all of a sudden, like, I found out that my stream had apparently ended, despite the fact that nothing had happened on my end. So I was saying like, oh, this is Twitch. This is Twitch. You see, I gotta use this for spooky boys. I don't know why, but like sometimes in the back of my mind when I'm playing Heretic, and I look at the barrels, right? Part of me has like the Doom logic in my brain where it's like, you go shoot these things and it'll explode and all that, but it doesn't. Okay. And then ouch. like, oh yeah, I forgot. You know, they're moving in body of waters, so the projectiles doesn't go batshit wild and randomly crazy. Alright, so I believe I got, yeah, morph ovum, so I can go turn some turn enemies into chickens. Boogak! Alright, making good progress. I want to say this might be the exit, but I don't know. Either way though, we got another key. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was just adjusting. Alright. I love it. Well, for a little first home rampage. All this. That's 60 of that. And there we go. Guard tower. Yep. Alright, so hold on a sec. I want to confirm my suspicions on something. Ah, look at that. They actually did. They actually like have the more modern-ish, you know, way of saying like, oh, like this is how this difficulty is this thing. So very easy, medium, hard, very hard. Phew. Funny. Okay, so yeah, so you know, 9 levels with 9 levels in total, but you know, 9th one's secret level, so you know, there's that. Give me just a sec. Kind of want us to check some things. I was like, trying to do one thing, it's like, oh, well, trying to swipe one way, and the other thing goes in a completely different way. But yeah, I'm still kind of surprised at everything about how they actually brought, like, they actually, revived, Heretic and Hexen and all that. And it just, like, makes me wonder, like, what other kind of things because I know, because I do know that they are doing a thing with the Outlaws game, which I'm really curious to see about that, which, randomly but funny enough, I remember, like, at one point in time, I remember, like, I remember, like, what was I gonna say? Damn it, I think I lost my train of thought. Um, oh, I was talking about fucking Outlaws. Heat. I honestly can't remember. It's like I was talking about, like, how they brought in they're remastering Outlaws. Oh well, I guess this might have been the thing, but so randomly but funny enough, okay. I was looking on the PlayStation Store and everything, because I was like, wanting to see what kind of games I might want to try and get, or maybe like wait and hold off until like it comes out or whatever. And I was curious to see, like, what they had in the like the pre-order section, right? Like, games you can go pre-order and play whenever it comes out and whatnot. And I remember seeing Outlaws on there. But the crazy thing was though was that it showed it had like two pages. They had like two pages, and everything like that. And usually the way that it works is they'll have like two different versions go on, where it's like, like where like one is kind of like a deluxe edition type thing, another one's like a standard thing, and all that. But I was looking at I was looking at the fucking thing, and I was like, wait a minute, what exactly are these? I was looking at them, just kind of like, seeing if there's like any certain names or something like that to them, but no, there wasn't. Like it was still, like it was like same name, same name, same stuff and everything like that. So I don't know for sure if like there's like some sort of like a bug or just like an oopsie daisy type thing or what, but I don't know. It just really like surprised. It just really caught me off guard. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. So, you want him for guard tower. Whoa! Oh! Annoying little bastard torches. Alright. I say as much ammo as I can, man. Yeah. Okay. That leads back to the start. I will say though, like it still kind of blows my mind that they actually did, the Night Nav actually did a thing with this game. You know, they actually brought an old game like Heretic and Hexen back from the dead, more or less, and and they actually have gave it like a modern release, especially like being able to play it on console. So the key's there, and I believe somehow like you have to. There's like something that's gonna lower, or it's gonna not lower, raise the bridge is. So you're gonna get the key, and I believe that also that whole thing is going to be turned to a crusher. flask. Quartz flask. Wow. Well, them rare viewer bots somehow got through. Of course, like on the PC side of things, it's like don't even see it because it's like things like my pop-out chat box is like not wanting to display things. So give me just a sec. Okay, good. Even though they somehow managed to post the link, before they got banned, they still didn't. They still let us do the thing. But anyway, another little random funny thing is on the Doom aspect side of things, I have a mod called Heretic TC, which it has like a Heretic type theme for it and everything, but at the same time, it has like completely different levels and things like that, and I think like it feels kind of like I want to say this is just my 2 cents, but I want to say like it's pretty much just like a Doom reskin thing, and maybe like how enemies like health pools and shit change, but I don't really know for sure. And I was just like randomly thinking to myself, like, what if I was somehow play that one day? Because the thing about that mod is like I have that, and I have what supposedly is what's known to be like the actual name for it. Yeah, I believe like the original. I believe like it's like it's not as Heretic TC. They give like the Heretic vibe to it and everything like that. But but then like there's the other version, which I'm assuming that's supposed to be what was known to be for, which I believe is called Harian. You see, this is a Fash Crusher. And yeah, like that one, and like that, and like when it comes to Harian, that's definitely along the lines of like, it's Doom, but it has like the Heretic, vibe to it, especially like for like the levels and textures and things like that. How like it's like medieval thing, whatever. So let's see, so for turtle arrows. Okay, but hold it down. Come here so I can zap thee. But come up here so I can zap thee. So I got 4 corpse blasts. You're down. Come here, you. Come here so I can zap thee. Alright, green keys in hand. Ugh. I'm 24 and move on. Okay. Yeah, now I remember a little bit of this stuff. Oh, hello. So you go volleyball now. The Citadel. Okay, so yeah, I gotta remember, like, there's a autosave, you know, for 2 levels. There's the quick save, which you will do and all that. So, I gotta remember, like, at times if I have to come, like, push comes to shove, and I gotta, like, do, like, a manual save, you know, in case, like, you know, I don't finish, like, an episode right away, and, like, you know, in one stream or something, you know? Wow. Oh yeah, but like some of the sounds that those guys make, the wow. Okay. At least they were stuck together. Torch. Damn. Oh, they schmeckt die Wort. And he boils on the other side. Like, come on, you know you want to. Alright, yellow keys in hand. We go right here so I can save without worrying about much. Well, about much shit. Ouch. That height. Okay, so we've got red and green. Okay, so I believe that was making some stairs on certain areas that we will go to. Methinks, at least. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. And with total power, you can turn gauntlets to be able to leech life, life leechers. You can probably tell that's why I like to try and save some of these power-ups. Alright, so I got all three main keys, because I don't believe they have like additional key type placement in there. It's like always like yellow, green, blue. I'll take all that. The cathedral. Alright. So I'll be right back, everyone, because I need to use the bathroom, so I'll blue screen y'all. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so cathedral. Okay, so the yellow key is behind me. Alright, so... Looks like a bag of holding. For the most part, like kind of get everything on their up and everything on their toes. Yeah, shit. That's the first time I'm running out of weapons ammo. Huh. Apparently it actually has a little bit of vibration on it if you're trying to open up a door that needs a key. Wind throws 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Huh. Alright. Silver shield. Bag of holding. Yeah, everything seems good so far. It's definitely been a surreal little experience. Yeah, actually playing this. Like Ew. Okay, But yeah, it's like some of the stuff's kind of coming back to me while this is like, I don't know, but so far I've had like a decent, I feel like so far like I've had like a decent memory of what, how episode 1's going to be for this. Part of me wants to say that the way to get up here is to be a teleporter. At least I think so, because, like, I'm trying to think. So, I remember the times that I played a Heretic Total Conversion mod thing for Duke Nukem 3D. And I remember, like, there was some slight little, like, thing, I remember, like, some things from, doing that. And then, like, kind of also kind of like reminiscing of, when I did a like, original playthrough of this, per se, even though I think, like, I want to say the last time I played Heretic was through, I want to say the last time I played Heretic was with the Dusk mod. And I want to say, I think this right here, this thing, I want to say that it's going to open up to be the portal to there's going to be the exit portal. That's what I'm trying to, that's what I'm kind of like thinking, / remembering. Oh, hello there. There's the green key doors here. Hello. Ew. Patatas in a way. Okay, so now I got the blue. And there we go. The clips. The quippy whippies. let's see. So, you on M7, so this is the second to last level. I love it. So I hope everyone's had a good day today. And it's Good Friday. Or whatever you're watching this. I know it's... Because right now, for me, it's a Friday night. Apparently we got moving water. Hello. Yucky. Yeah, really. Let's fix it again, just for the hell of it. There are these small little annoyances, especially when I more or less go that way soon. Ugh. 24, 21. Ah oui. Ah, tout honneur, ah oui. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to go up here to get here. Well, sort of. And that turns into a crusher. You know, there are times where I never thought I'd be actually using the wand that much, but here we are. Save again. Can I strafe run over there? Oh, I cannot. Let's go down here real quick. everything we can down here. Well, found this. Still don't have green key. Door. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll do it there. Go here. There's blue key. want to say we might have to go here. At least I think we know. Wait, hold on. There we go. Whew-wee. This definitely is quite a thing, is it not? Yeah, we're gonna get that. What are you supposed to... I can't remember what you're supposed to do. Like, it takes me in that area, right? But there's no way of... Because you can't go through the thing of like, oh, I'm gonna... Or like, you can't do a thing of like, oh, I'm gonna fucking... You can't do a thing of like, oh, I'm gonna like fucking like, like sprint run or whatever to get the blue key. Or you can't go like straight from like up there to over here. Hold on. I hate to do this, but at the same time, it's like I got no choice. Not interested. Okay, I think there's like, so I think it's saying like there's a switch or something? talking about like I think it's talking about like some sort of fucking like 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 switch or something. Carving a skull and bones. Oh my god, dude, I don't know. I need to look up a video for this. Cause like, it's like from what I'm trying to get at, you know, talking about like, oh, you know, it's, like there's some sort of like, wall or some shit, but I'm not fucking seeing it. Damn it, I didn't want to go that far. That does. Okay, so this person's in there. Oh, hold on. I think I might have something. Alright, so over here, right here. Alright, so there's that. Whew. Alright. There we go. Hell's Maw. Yes, and that was good. Okay, I remember. I kind of remember this. So. Okay. Let me get this real quick. Okay, so yeah, this is the final level. Remember, some stuff and things about this. Yeah, that opens up over there. City of the Damned. Got a trophy. With the destruction of the Iron Liches and their minions, the last of the undead are cleared from the plane of this plane of existence. Those creatures had to come from somewhere, though. You have a sinking suspicion that the fiery portal of Hell's Maw opens onto their home dimension. Make sure no more undead, or even Lorians, or to make I'm getting myself tongue-tied. To make sure that more undead, or even worse things, don't come through, you'll have to steal Hell's Maw from under side. Of course, this means you'll make it stuck in an unfriendly world. But no one. Okay, apparently that gets cut off. I think it's supposed to be like, but no one said that being a heretic was easy. Oh. Or so being a heretic was easy, okay. Alright. Whew. Alright, so yeah, that was episode 1 of Heretic on the console. That was definitely quite a run. You know, I definitely was like, I was definitely kind of surprised in the sense, you know, that I remembered some of the stuff that I did, and everything, but yeah, you know, we got to episode 1, and yeah, that was quite a thing. I'm glad we were able to get through. Even with, you know, the slight little situation of like, oh, you know, the fucking thing on the last level kind of had me stumped and all that, but yeah, you know, it was still fun though, nonetheless. And we got to be able to check out, you know, all the neat little features, you know, that this port has to offer. But yeah, you know, being able to like see this, you know, like be able to play this, you know, for so long, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely, it was definitely quite, you know, the nostalgic throwback trip, if you will. But yeah, that's definitely gonna do it for me tonight. At least in terms of streaming and everything. Um, so yeah. I still wish I had I still wish I somehow got the recluse thing, like the recluse badge. I mean, nothing against like the wilder badge thing or whatever, but like, yeah, you would think that it's like, oh, you know, if I had one thing, I'll do another. Nah. Alright. So yeah. Want to make sure, want to make sure everything's still going. Because yeah, I believe by the time, you know, like I wrap up and everything, which like I said, which I am about to, I believe I'll have some food. I think my stepdad's cooking up, like, whipping up some hamburger patties. Possibly some fries along with it. Or tots at most. Yo. Alright, come on. Alright, come on, Twitch. You either play it, you either play the fucking ad, or, let me go, let me check out the stream. Apparently she's playing on Xbox. Well, there's a wee bit sad, but, oh well. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for talking more. That'd be much appreciated. Trying to like scroll up on the live feeds, thing, try to find someone to raid. Twitch is not one to, it's like not one to do the thing for whatever fucking reason. So I'm trying to do one little thing, and all of a sudden it's like, eh. Yeah, bear with me, guys. Like, I don't know why my fucking phone's doing the thing. Like I'm trying to like, I'm trying to like, fucking check out, Twitch on mobile app and everything like that, and like everything wants to be fucking frozen. Like everything must be fucking frozen and can hardly do anything at all sometimes or whatever. I don't know. Am I? Oh, jeez. Hmm. Try this person out. Alright, so I don't know for sure if I'm going to rate this person or not, but I haven't rated it, I've never rated them before. Don't know anything about them and all that jazz, but they have not been live for that long. So, yeah. Alright, let me just clear the chat. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. And all that. And I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, truly appreciate it. Even if things, might have been pretty quiet, like, no chat activity was popping off or anything like that. Whether you're watching this live or as a vlog in some sort of way, like, and all that, just know that I really appreciate it. I know I may not be hitting like big numbers or anything like that, but like something's better than nothing at this point. Even if I have like possibly like the one person, who's always in my stream or something like that, that really talks that much or something, but I don't know. But yeah, so my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be tomorrow, aka Saturday, and it's going to be more Heretic. We're trying episode 2, see how that goes, and then episode 3 for Heretic will be hopefully probably sometime on Sunday, and everything. And there's kind of a part of me that wants to like maybe do more Heretic for like on my 2 day slow week of streaming and everything like that, but I don't know. It kind of depends like my mood and everything like that. But I'm kind of want to like play a little bit of this port and everything and see how it goes, especially like from playing on the console standard. So, but but yeah. Until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.